entry fees for the major organizations start from $5,000 and up, and some entry fees are being removed. And that is a huge step in the future of bass fishing. But making it sustainable in the future is what we're going to talk about right now. So if you like this kind of content, click that like and subscribe button, become part of the team and family, and thank you. Thank you to all the new subscribers. Thank you to all the new members. Thank you to all the people who are interactive on the channel. I really appreciate it. It's awesome. And I'm humbled by it, so thank you. But if you're not a subscriber, you should be. So click that button. Bass's announcement for no entry fees for the 2025 Bassmaster Elite season was monster. It was huge. And it was a huge surprise to the fans and also the elite anglers, because this wasn't shared to the elite anglers. This was upper management that made a decision that this was the step forward for the elites. And this has given an extended lifeline to many anglers. But at the same time, there's a lot of elite anglers that are unhappy with this monumental decision because the payouts are horrible. And no entry fees does help the anglers. But to continue down the road, a few things must happen. First, foremost, most important, and period, viewership has to continue to rise. Without viewership, this cannot happen. If they don't continue to improve in the future, it won't be this way. There will be entry fees. Now they'll maybe move it so it's the middle of the road instead of none, which is probably the way it should have went in the first place. But viewership is the single most important thing that can happen right now. If anglers and fans are not watching viewership on Fox Sports 1, Bass cannot make this sustainable. It is all about the viewership, period. Next, payouts need to increase in the future. While hopefully viewership goes up, we will never know really the truth on that one. We need to see, or the anglers need to see, the payouts increase also. And lastly, I don't think Bass can backtrack on this decision. I think with how they did, they backtracked 2 days later on the no information rule. I think making this backtrack would be just a death trap. And while this is not going to be popular, in my opinion, there needs to be a merge. Major League Fishing and Bass need to be one. And that is going to be a major shock if it ever happens. And remember, just because the payouts are low, anglers still have extreme expenses. They have to make their social media. They have to become a brand. And they have to be salespeople. That's all got to happen for the angler experience. And I'm just going to use this as an example. Buddy Gross, who won a couple years ago on the Elites, won $100,000. He has publicly said that without this $45,000 no entry fee coming back to him, his dream of becoming a professional angler would not happen in 2025. But with no entries, Buddy has a second chance of living out his dream and a second chance in his career. Because emotionally and financially, Buddy wasn't going to be able to make it happen. And some of these anglers are looking at their family first. And I respect that. I think this is a big financial decision as is. But these are some of the things that we're not looking at. Right now we're all looking at no entries and the payouts. And the truth of the matter is, more important than that is the viewership. And without the viewership, there will be 100%. There will be entry fees. Maybe not at the level that they were, but they'll have to do something. And Bass needs to continue to push forward and try to increase the payouts for this to work. And while there's a lot of people, and even I said, I don't know if this is sustainable. It is sustainable with the viewership. But what I want you to do is share your comments and tell me what you think. Are you going to continue to watch Bass? How does Bass get more eyes watching Fox Sports 1? That's the question. Because the viewership is the key to all of this. So comment below and tell me what you think. Remember, take a kid fishing, get your fish on. I'll talk to you very soon. Cheers, thank you, and tight lines.